Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Strawhat Sitdown crew in the building. We Corona to these other podcasts. We gon' put these people in their feelings when they hear this, and they know that they can't top this. We spit facts and we poppin'. Every time an episode is dropping, we see D3 in the corner. Mister, that's a real G with the green screen in the background. Got him looking like he in a real scene. We got Big Mod in the cut. Always ready with rebuttals, but he bring the knowledge when we in the huddle, so you know the crew is never gonna fumble. And it's YHuss, last but not least. If you ask me, then Cali, mad the captain, make him rally around me. Every Sunday we gon' run deep, and we can't stop until we find out about that one piece. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We are. Who gon' get down? We are. This that Strawhat Sitdown. We are. Who the crew with the fleet? We are. Who gon' piece that one piece? We. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cali Mac on the track. Never whack, bring it back, and we are back with Strawhat Sitdown, episode 60. Big 60.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
We've been moving through these episodes, man. I can't lie.
It's true.
Here with the gang as usual. Well, not as usual. Strawhat Mac couldn't make it today, unfortunately. He'll be right though. He'll be back next week for our next episode. But fortunately, he's gonna be missing out on discussing some pretty interesting events that occurred last chapter. We won't miss him though. He'll be back next week.
Don't worry, he'll give his reaction when he comes back though.
Yep, sure. Absolutely. We know we got to get his reaction once he comes back for sure. Mr. G in the building. What's going on, brother?
Yo, what's good, everybody? Yo, today's shout out, my boy Nico got me this awesome heart chest tattoo, right, to go with the Luffy's moon.
Fire.
And he's an apprentice in Jersey City, so you know, if you guys need anything, definitely go check him out. He's doing his thing.
That's lit. That's lit. Congratulations. That shit is mad fire. I can't lie. It came out really nice.
It did. And then like the next idea is to put Luffy's devil fruit in between there, like right under the moon. In between
the lore tattoo and the moon.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
That is fire.
Bro got the whole One Piece sleeve coming for real.
Oh yeah, bro. We get in there. I'm excited.
That's lit. D3 in the building. What's going on, brother?
What's good, y'all? Just want to wish y'all a happy Easter, happy Ramadan.
Yes.
Hope everybody's doing good.
I forgot today was Easter. Holy cow.
Yes, sir.
Definitely wish everybody.
That's good. Talk about some One Piece.
Indeed. You know, we got some stuff to go over. Last but not least, of course, that boy YHuss in the building. What is going on, man?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Just hyped for this chapter. It's funny. I was thinking, as you said, that Ma's not here. It's like if you miss any chapter in this final saga, it feels like you missed a banger because you did.
It's true.
All right, so you know what? Real quick, because we're gonna get to the chapter, right? But it's a short chapter, so let me ask you guys something real quick. Let's have a quick little discussion, right?
Talk to me, bro.
I've been hearing this a lot. I've been seeing this a lot on Twitter. I've been seeing it in the forums. I'm seeing a lot of people talk about this, right? Do you guys think right now Egghead is better than Wano?
Ooh, interesting.
I've seen some people making that claim already right now. So I'm curious what you guys think.
No, they're tweaking.
I don't think so. I think they're bugging, but
there's cool moments, but no, they're tweaking. Like,
why? You looking a little conflicted over there? I ain't gonna lie.
I just feel like it's such an unfair comparison. It
is because one's been going for like 30 chapters, the other one had like 200 chapters. So like it's kind of.
Yeah. And I also feel like Complex it definitely has a lot of potential. It could be insane, but like it's the beginning of the arc. Like, and also Oda's kind of like unleashed. You know what I mean? Like we're out of Wano, and now he has freedom to like do whatever. And also, is Egghead like? Can we consider the stuff that's happening with Shanks and Law Egghead? You know what I mean? I was talking to my brother about this. Like so, it's kind of hard to even say that, right? So.
I feel like there's been other instances where things have happened outside of the island during an arc and it was still considered part of that arc. Like, would you consider the post reverie stuff, that's
the first thing I thought of. That's the first thing I thought of.
So would you consider that not part of the Wano arc?
Well, people consider Reverie its own arc, and also people like I would say the post like the flashback with Odin. That's obviously related, right?
Right.
But a lot of people, so I was thinking about like, is that part of it? So it definitely is. But the Reverie stuff, people consider Reverie its own arc, like as in like when they talk about it.
Yeah, or even in like the anime and the manga, it's sectioned off to its own arc. Like if you go on Crunchyroll right now, it'll have Reverie arc.
Right, but they're not sectioning off the Blackbeard
Yeah,
and this other
yeah.
stuff and saying this is its separate arc within the arc. Like, you know what I mean?
No, for sure. And even the Reverie when they go back to it in the middle, like 957 or whatever, it's still technically Wano for sure. But I just think that's why I mean it's unfair. It's like, bro, like I feel like Oda is kind of unleashed. He has a lot of things he can work with, so it's an unfair comparison. But yeah, that's a crazy question, bro. I
was curious because I've seen a lot of people making this claim, like on socials and stuff, and all over the internet. I've seen, and I'm not gonna lie. Well, I can't 100% say that Egghead is better than Wano. If we're going by like a direct comparison, like 30 chapters to 30 chapters, I will say Egghead has definitely had a way stronger start.
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
way stronger start.
But hey, there's also a lot more material to work with.
Yeah,
as it should be though.
Saying, right, yeah,
as it should be though, because this is the final, like saga, right?
So it makes sense, but it's just kind of a weird comparison. Like as soon as you said that, I knew that was just some shit you heard on Twitter.
You know, motherfuckers be hating. Yeah, nah, you're right, because motherfuckers do just be hating the hate. So that's definitely understandable.
It's like the same people that are talking about that care more about Garp's attack being named one thing versus like actual translation nuances.
I saw that. Yes. It's and people get real nitpicky over this series, man.
They do.
Twitter users.
Yeah. All right. That's a cool little combo.
Fun comparison though.
Yeah, no, I thought it was interesting to bring up. See what you guys thought.
No, definitely it had me thinking.
Right,
someone like Kite would definitely be like, of course it is.
100%, 1000%. That was the one person on my mind when I was thinking about that too. Like Kite would 100% say some shit like that.
Like a number one hater, bro.
Isn't Kite like the biggest Wano hater though?
Huh?
Isn't Kite like the biggest Wano hater though?
Nah, number one hater, absolutely.
From loving Kaido to hating.
100%. So let's get into the chapter.
I can't even lie, we agree with him too.
Sometimes he be bringing facts, but sometimes it's just straight hate, like just pure hatred, just straight hatred in your bones. Like my god,
he lets it consume him. Like,
yo. All right. Let's get into this chapter. Chapter 1080, the hero of legend. Cute little cover page. We didn't go back to.
No.
The Mads cover story. So I know we said that normally that he gives a some type of sign that the cover story is finished, but I don't know. Is he gonna go back to it? Because I don't know. He's done 2 viewer requests in a row now. So
yeah, I feel like he might be saving it for another chapter. I don't know, or he's just taking a break from doing it.
I think I gotta honestly like reread the end of the other cover stories and see how conclusive they were. Like,
to be fair,
you know what I mean?
No. To be fair, I do think I don't know. The last one did seem like it could be seen as a conclusion.
Yeah, because what was the last one? They formed new Mads, right? That was the last one. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so that
could be.
I could definitely see that being the case, and then a week or two or whenever it comes back, we'll either get another fan one or we'll start a new one. We'll see.
Yep. Okay. Good happens. This is a cute little cover story, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Moving into the actual chapter. We start on Pirate Island. This is where the entire chapter takes place.
Bro, I saw Pirate Island. I was like, "We're really doing this right now,
like,
bro."
We here, baby, yes sir. Nah, it is hype that this is the one thing that I really do enjoy about Egghead is all of the extra things. Because you know what it is too? Because in Wano, we were limited to the events in Wano and only the events in Wano, right? We had the little break where we went to the Reverie and we saw what's going on outside. But even then, we only saw the Reverie, right? We didn't see anything else that was going on in the world. So to be able to now leave that Wano and see all these different events happening in different places is definitely mad sick.
Yeah, that's what I mean by unleashed. Like Wano, like the whole point of Wano was that it was closed off, right?
Right.
In his bag now.
Right, he's back open and he can do whatever he wants. He's definitely taking advantage. So we're at Pirate Island. We get exclamations that Captain Kobe has escaped because we know he was taken hostage on this island. We see a lot of, I'm assuming, Blackbeard's underlings around the island. I didn't realize the island was this big. First of all, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Same. I thought it was massive.
I didn't realize Blackbeard's army was this big either. He has a whole battalion of people living on this island. I really thought it was just like his commanders.
No,
and that was it.
Think about it, his fleet. Like we've seen, like his main ship. There's 10 of them. Like there's 10 straight up commanders. You know what I mean?
You're right. And
so,
they each
like,
have their own ship, right? You're right.
Yeah, there's big ass ships too. So they need fodder. They need to maintain that ship.
You're right. I just never realized it. I didn't put two and two together.
No, of course.
I kind of got the feeling about Pirate Island because we saw it. We heard about it a few times, and we heard that it was where what's called the Rocks Powers were formed.
Yeah.
We also knew it was under the command of Ochoku from who also was in the Rock Pirates recently. So I thought it was like I didn't think it was just Blackbeard's crew. I definitely thought like there was like a lot going on.
I thought it was like more like not just his crew. Like it was like more pirate groups. You know what I mean? But it makes sense that it's just fucking Blackbeard. Just anyone that comes is like, you're here now. You know?
Yeah.
Because didn't we see Pirate Island with Moria? Right. That's when we saw Moria again.
Yeah. That was the first time we saw it. Yeah.
So.
All right. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of Blackbeard's underlings on the island, and they find out that Kobe's escaped, and they are saying that they should be able to kill him now because he's escaped.
Yeah.
And we find out that the Cross Guild has a bounty on Mr. Kobe, a 5-star bounty.
5 stars.
Which is apparently roughly worth 500 million berries. And we also get the note that Navy captains are normally only worth 1 star, so Kobe's a big deal. Presumably because of the Rocky Point incident.
Yes, the hero.
Right,
Sorry.
the hero.
Last hero.
We then move over to... So this panel confused me the first time I read it. I had to double check. Yeah. Sure. So we move over to the island, and it's actually the giant skull talking. Yeah. He's saying something's tickling around his left pec. That's where the slaves are. The slaves headed to Meow Raquette.
That was weird.
I'm not sure. I don't remember that being in the unofficial translation.
Me neither. Let me read the original. Or the
That's where the slaves
heading to Meow Raquette.
I think they're trying to say market for sure.
Market our store, and he's doing like the whole cat thing. I think.
Yeah,
but it's true.
Did Evolvizar always do that?
I didn't think so, but I guess so.
Oh, he said. Oh, he makes like a cat noise in the TCB scan.
Okay, so that's his thing. He's a cat. He's a freak. Okay. Okay.
He's hitting all the demographics, bro.
Yeah, he's not playing. I respect it. Bro's not playing. So the underlings ask if they can hunt him. This giant talking skull says to not kill Kobe and they have to bring him back alive, or he will tell Teach. And then we get a cut to Kobe, who has a ball and chain. He's weighed down, and he is also leading a whole bunch of slaves that are also on the island. Yeah, he's just telling them how he'll be a decoy for them, and he's trying to make sure that these guys can get out safely. Some of them are praying, telling that he's a saint. We then cut to some of the commanders underneath Blackbeard. We get name drops. We get Shiryu, who we already know is the clear fruit man.
Yeah.
And then we find out who the talking skull was. It's Alvaro Pizarro, who has eaten the Isle fruit and become an island man.
It's crazy.
Okay, so I'm not bugging, right? Because I read that, I was like, yo, what the fuck? That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy, dude. How does that work? You know what I mean? Like staying on the ocean, like
he's just a way better version of Pico.
Originally, I thought that he ate Pika's fruit.
Right.
Okay. And I was mad confused.
Yeah. No, he has a way better version of it. It's like I assume it's like, you know, Akainu and Ace. Like it's just a better version.
Right. So does that mean that Pirate Island has always been this dude, or has it always been a devil fruit?
I don't.
Maybe not this dude necessarily, right? But
did Pirate Island exist before this? He got him on his crew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fire
yeah,
Island was here like 40 years ago.
That's where the
Yeah.
Rocks
It was-
incident took place, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
Yeah. So
That's their home base, no? That was the Rocks Pirate home base or whatever.
yeah, for sure. But I don't think that's the case, Callie, because it's just like an island fruit, and I think like Pika has like a regular body and stuff, and he could just go into stone. I think if he like leaves and if he goes to another island, he'll just go into that island. You know
Yeah, I think he just fuses with that
he
island.
can fuse
Yeah.
with an island. Okay, that definitely makes a lot more sense. That definitely makes a lot more sense to his fruit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's definitely a pretty cool reveal by Oda. Teach's crew is fucking crazy, bro. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
so ridiculous.
Every
They're-
time I
they're
see a
broken.
new like we keep reading and we see he got a new another commander, Vasco Shot,
Yep.
who's eating the glug glug fruit and become a booze man. I don't know if his power was ever actually revealed because I think we've seen him before, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if his devil fruit was ever actually
No,
shown,
it wasn't.
right? No.
Yeah, this is our first introduction to it.
I'm
Right.
pretty sure all these guys got new devil fruits. Like they went and got these specifically
Right.
for each
Yeah,
character.
Right. Okay. I don't know what his devil fruit entails. All we can see right now is that he can create booze bubbles that are physical. He can ride on them, I guess. I don't know what else.
Yeah, it looks
It
like he
could
just.
possibly-
I think he just like produces like liquor. I'm not gonna lie. I can't think of anything else that's really happening. And
I
wait,
think the bubbles are from San Juan.
yeah.
For the giant,
oh,
no?
oh,
from the
looks like-
giant
looks like
sleeping?
Yeah, it's the giant dude. He's sleeping.
Yeah.
That's where the bubbles
You're
are coming
right.
from.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't realize that at first. So what the hell is his power?
He might just be able to make booze.
No,
That's
that's kind
what
of.
it is.
I ain't
feel
gonna
like
lie,
you're-
that's hype. I don't know how he's fighting with that shit, but that's hype. I can't
No,
lie.
but what if like, you're fighting him and then just like because of the sweat that he, it just inebriates you. You know what I mean? Like you start fighting him and
He
you
just
start
gets
feeling
people
drunk.
drunk. I mean, that would be that would be hard to fight. I can't lie. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Exactly. Ooh, yo, I wonder who would fight him. I'm kind of
Yeah,
interested.
I'm definitely
And,
interested to see how that works.
And in the
Zoro?
panel above, what's his name? Zoro says like don't go starting fires now too. So he definitely has like some sort of gas starting fire, like using
Don't
fires.
you dare! No fire
Yeah,
is going out of control. Okay, no, you're right. So he probably used the alcohol with fire in some way.
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
like breathing fire and stuff.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Interesting.
San Juan.
Callie, I know you know those random Pokemon NPCs from like Gen 2 or 3 that like breathe fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
fire,
fire-
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly know what you're
One person
talking
I thought
about.
of.
You're spitting. They're probably he's a clown too. It all makes sense. You spitting. We then get introduced to the last commander on the island that we know.
We knew this fruit though.
Huh?
We knew he had this fruit already.
That he had the
Did
huge,
we?
huge fruit.
Yeah, we already. Yeah,
He was just big already, and then he got this fruit.
yeah, and we knew he had that fruit already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When have we seen him before?
It might have been an SPS. And
Okay.
I don't know when, but I'm sure we knew this already.
Okay, that's fine. We are introduced to San Juan though, sleeping in the middle of the island. Yeah.
She's just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling. Yeah, it wasn't much on him. We go back to Kobe and they found him. So he decides to break off from the rest of the group and tries to keep the pirates that are chasing him distracted, so the rest of the slaves can escape and take a ship off the island.
What a real one, man.
Yeah, nah, Kobe's a real one.
Same.
Kobe's been a real one. No, we knew this.
The hero, baby.
Yeah, nah, he's been a real one. That's the hero right there. We then cut back to a flashback to, I'm assuming, when Kobe first arrived to the island. He's having a conversation with Blackbeard and some of his commanders. We find out that Blackbeard wants to turn Pirate Island into its own country, and he wants to make this country a member of the world government, using Kobe as a bargaining chip to make this happen. Unfortunately, Kobe reveals that he's a member of Sword. So because he's a member of Sword, he's not technically a member of he's not technically under Marine jurisdiction. So he's claiming that his life is meaningless to the Marines. He will not be of any value as a bargaining chip.
Before we get into like the sword stuff, I just want to say that Blackbeard revealing this idea of his that he wants Pirate Island to be its own nation and part of the world government. I feel like that would be like, for other stories, that would be like the climax of the villain's motivation.
That would be his main. Yeah, I actually didn't think about that. I like that.
And this nigga, it's just a Sunday, he's like, that's what I
Yeah.
want to do. 'Cause he knows this nigga doesn't give a fuck about that, and it's obviously also the world government thing is such a crapshoot idea. Like they're not gonna let pirates in the world government. I assume. Who knows? But I just thought that was so interesting that like we know his ambition is so much bigger, that we know it won't be such a grand story, that this is like such a footnote for him. I just thought that was pretty cool.
It's just a small one.
But Blackbeard has always been probably more 10 steps ahead than most of the main villains in the story. So he definitely probably has a bigger plan behind it. It's just a matter of what it is.
Because it seems kind of small, right? You know,
right?
A little bit small.
Yeah. So like, it's. I'm interested. Yeah, we still really don't know Blackbeard's true end goal.
We don't know anything about this guy. It's crazy, bro.
We really don't.
He's plotting, bro. He's scheming.
Sure.
Bro is definitely scheming and plotting. We also get the break that sword, what sword is and how it would not mean any value to Blackbeard. We get that information from Aokiji, who is on the ship at the time being, who's on the island at the time being.
I think the next page he goes into a bit more detail, right?
I know. Notice that Aokiji has a reaction when he realizes Kobe's in sword.
Yeah.
That it could just be me because I know I talked about it before that I think Aokiji like is in sword or is like.
Yeah, we've definitely mentioned that.
But I feel like that would kind of dispel it a little bit because he seems a little surprised.
Yeah.
That he's in sword. I feel like if he was in sword, he would know. No.
I feel if that was the reaction he had, like genuinely, like it would dispel it. Yeah.
Or he's just acting.
But another reason I don't think he's part of Sword is because of because the fact that he tells him all this stuff. In that, Kyle, if you go to the next page,
okay,
that like so it basically tells them that like that he has no value to you, and bro, I feel like this whole thing is basically him saying, yeah, we can just go ahead and kill him or sell him. Like we don't, there's no value in keeping him. And I was like, that's kind of wild thing to do.
I was thinking the opposite. I was thinking he was saying he has no value just so he could convince Blackbeard to just like let him go or just do whatever.
I feel like he knows Blackbeard's not letting him go though. I can't front.
Yeah, that is true.
Because they be selling slaves here.
Yeah,
so,
bro. Kobe was definitely. Yeah, nah. He's no, because he says it at the end too, right? He's like, because Aokiji explains it, and then Blackbeard says, "I'm not changing plans," and then what does he say? Where is it? Keep him in chains until then. Don't let him. No, I could have sworn he said it somewhere. Maybe I was bugging.
It's kind of here.
He says, "I'm not changing plans. Can they never really afford to abandon you? You know, as a hero, I'll put the question to the world and the damage it'll do." No, I guess he didn't say it. I could have sworn maybe it was in the unofficial. He was like, "If it doesn't work, then we can just."
It was.
So he said something to those lines in the unofficial, right? I'm not bugging. I guess, damn, maybe TCB is slacking, bro. Holy shit. Damn, bro.
That was a funny ending to that.
That's tough. No, because I like genuinely remember him saying something along the lines of, if this doesn't work, then we know what to do. Like alluding that he'll kill Kobe.
No, he said straight up in TCB that he would kill Kobe.
He did. Okay, so yeah, TCB is slacking. That's tough. That's actually a TCBL. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's very unfortunate.
One Piece kids.
All right, well, disregard what I said then. That's tough. Oh yeah, disregard what I said then. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he like then at the end of it, he decides anyway. Like, yo, you're gonna have value to us anyway. We're gonna keep you no matter what.
Right. Yeah. So he's definitely I honestly think that this does dispel the Aokiji sword theories a little bit. Maybe not fully, but like it's definitely it definitely leans towards him not being a member of Sword.
I agree also because like if Aokiji was in Sword, I feel like GARP would like trust that he could keep Kobe safe.
Because GARP is one of the sword leaders or whatever, right?
Yeah.
He's like
I think this chapter obviously also puts that to doubt because he pulled up with the entirety of Sword.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You're right. Yeah. So I feel like if Aokiji really was part of Sword, then GARP maybe wouldn't have a whole offensive and bring everyone. But
it also could be on the other side where like they're all Aokiji could be in Sword. They all pull up. They're all distracted with the new people, and Aokiji just comes from behind. Takes one or two people out. Like
facts.
That's true.
Like
that's true.
I don't see it entirely being the situation of like him not being in Sword because I'm still very firm on that idea.
Yeah, I like it too. I really do think it's like super possible. So I'm not gonna say whether he is or not. This chapter
he's just been deep undercover, bro.
Yo, for real.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think Aokiji's is hard undercover.
Yeah, like he's like, all right. As a former admiral, he should know all this information. So he's he's probably expecting Blackbeard to be like, hey, so the fuck is Sword? I mean, you should know that, right? You were an admiral, like.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be much that he didn't know. So
I feel like also if he ends, like when he betrays him, it's gonna be like later than this because he's like deep because he already like got pudding for him. That is why.
No, that shit was crazy. Him giving Blackbeard one of the pieces for the One Piece is pretty crazy for an undercover.
Yeah, so I feel like the betrayal or like the reveal is not gonna come now. It's gonna come like later.
Yeah, agreed.
Unless this thing is just actually just a part of fucking Blackbeard's crew.
Unless
Just literally just like on some fucking shit.
That would shock me more than him being in Sword.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely.
For him to just be like, yeah, I'm really down with this nigga. Like,
bro, he's just salty that he lost to a Akainu, bro.
That's real. He's just like me after I lose. That's so real.
Just fucking put on your downfall, bro.
Well, yeah. Also, I guess we also talk about the fact that Sword is kind of a wild thing to go into because you have to like give up your Marine status and like that, like no one's gonna come help you. Like it's I feel like Sword is a crazy.
It's like kind of like Suicide Squad, like DC Suicide Squad in a way, you know. But like they volunteer instead. Like, but you know, if you get caught,
That's
good luck to you.
Just,
you know, like
bro.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say nothing. Go ahead.
I was gonna say one thing I find confusing is that like how did the Navy like go? How do they go about not assuming responsibility? Because like if Kobe like Blackbeard is saying, like he's still a Marine hero. People still tie him to the Navy. You know what I mean? Like no matter if he's part of Sword or not, like people are gonna be like, oh, the Navy's wild, the Navy has the Marines on me. I'm still gonna hate the Navy for this, right? So I don't know. I feel like I want to see something actually happen to a Sword member because of this. Like
because he made that explanation and
I want to see like someone like them be like, oh, you're on your own, nigga. But I guess this is it.
hey man, we got some throwaway characters this chapter.
Yeah, we learned about a couple new characters. So it's
one of them could get murked. Like they about to leave, one person's behind them. Like see a nigga, and it just
That's too flagrant for GARP, bro. But yeah, we'll see.
It's tough. All right, yeah. So we get the whole Sword explanation. Blackbeard says he's gonna go along with his plan, and he should keep Kobe in chains until then. We come back to the present, and Kobe is still running.
Yep.
We then get another flashback to what I'm assuming is right before he escaped.
Yep.
Right? Or yeah, so and then we get surprise character. Perona's on the island.
Yes, sir.
She gives Kobe the keys. She says she'll help bust him out as long as he frees Moria from the cell in the back. We don't get any more info on that for the rest of the chapter. I don't know if he freed Moria and then went to the slaves, or if like he just dipped out on Perona after she freed him.
He said he had team with the pirates, so he kind of confirms right after that.
Okay, yeah, so he probably did go to free Moria right after that, and then
Kobe's a real nigga. He definitely.
I think Kobe's a man of he was not the type to double cross like that, even though he's a pirate.
On the note of Moria, I want to diverge for a second because my brothers sent me this crazy ass theory today about why he has Moria, Pudding, and Kobe, and it was talking about how he was going to use Pudding not just for the Poneglyphs, but to bait Garp onto the island to get his memories, because Pudding can see people's memories. Ooh. To see where Rox is, and use Morio's fruit to bring Rox back to life to make him the 13th commander. And that's why he has Moria, is because he wants to bring him back to life. And then once he figures out where Rox is, he's going to erase Garp's memory so that he doesn't remember anything.
Damn, that'd be
dope. That'd be crazy.
And it was talking about how this whole thing to get Kobe and to get Garp on this island is just a complete trap, and that Garp's probably going to end up dying after all.
But that's Pudding. No, that's not Perona, right?
Yeah, Pudding.
Yeah, he's talking about
he's talking about Moria, not Perona.
Okay.
Yeah, Pudding.
Okay.
Moria.
But we know Pudding and Blackbeard are both together, or they were together on Winter's Island fighting Law, right?
Right.
So that would require, Blackbeard would have to come back.
Yeah, he's coming back.
I mean, but even then, like, it's still, who's to say that
Blackbeard doesn't trust? Grand plan, yeah.
Yeah, it's a grand plan. Who's to say Blackbeard doesn't trust his crew enough to just get Garp? Like,
yeah. Okay. That shit is sick. That's actually a really sick one.
I saw it this morning. I was like, that shit would be crazy, bro.
No, I actually really like that one. That's really fucking sick. That'd be cool if that's how it ends up going down.
I would agree with you, but I feel like after what happens at the end of this chapter, I have a different idea of what might happen. So, I'll say that once we get there.
Okay.
So we flash back to the current again. Kobe's still on the run. We then get word from some of the underlings of Blackbeard that there are 3 Navy sailors in the port, and that they're tough. Kobe's hoping that it's somebody to be rescued, but he's still humble Kobe. We then flash over to, I don't know if this is the same part where Kobe's at, but
yeah, I think it's just going on right now as he's running away.
So I think these guys are fighting a whole bunch of Marines.
Nah, these niggas in the middle of the Marines, and they're fighting these pirates.
Okay, the Marine. Okay, I see. So they're fighting the pirates, right? Okay. So then we get one of the pirates slicing one of the Marines' heads.
Yep.
Just for it to turn into clay.
Fucking Clayface, bro.
Yeah, literally Clayface. We then switch over to in the same area, another part of the area, where a building is getting shaken, and we find out that one of the Marines is whipping the building and dirty talking it. Yeah.
What is Oda on?
What is Oda cooking? I don't know what Oda was cooking, but we find out this is one of the sword members, Kujaku, who has the whip fruit.
Yes.
I thought it was cool that she was the granddaughter of Suru.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's random, but mad
remind me who Suru is again?
Suru, the old lady that had the fruit.
The sword from Sword. The old lady from Sword. No,
well, we don't know.
She was one of the top.
She was in the war, and she could literally fold people like laundry.
Yeah, she had like the laundry fruit or something.
She's
like that.
homie. She's just Garp's homie. She's
like one of the strongest women.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. I said Sword. You know why I said that? Because I was watching a video on Sword, and it was theorized that she's one of the founders of Sword.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay,
I can tell you why they said that in the video is because she was there when they took in X Drake.
Yes. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. Okay. She's the granddaughter. That's cool. Okay, I didn't realize that before. That's pretty cool. Okay. She has the whip flute. I think it's kind of funny how she has the whip flute, but she's still using a physical whip. Yep. Normally the fruit would like turn your body into, whatever the ability is. So
she's
spitting.
That's crazy.
That's something to think about. Maybe she can still turn her body, or maybe she can
turn a sword into a whip.
I think so.
Oh, that's sick. You might be onto something. Because it has the hilt, right? It has the hilt like a sword.
Oh, that is a sword. Yeah, that's a sword.
Nah, that's so sick. That's a great catch. Yeah. So she turns her sword into a whip. That's pretty cool.
I didn't even think about it until you said like the whip. I'm like, well, that's fact. She's not even really doing anything, but yeah.
And then like it kind of makes sense. I mean, it kind of goes with like her mom's in a way, her grandmother's, because like she's like the disciplined woman, So like her grandma was able to fold people. That's a discipline, and now she's able to herself discipline these people, buildings itself. That's inanimate objects. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, and real quick, how did she know? I guess they must have had intel, because how did she know about the island fruit, right? Because she's whipping the building because she knows the building is part of the island. No.
She's whipping the building, and I think her doing that was what, because later in the chat, I think like the next page or two, they're all in the center. And people are like, "Yo, how did we get in the middle of a square?"
Yeah.
When we were in the middle of the city earlier, and she basically moved the buildings to create that little circle so that GARP could obliterate it.
But so, how did she move the building by whipping it? Is that?
I don't know, bro.
You're asking questions. You don't got
You're right.
I think that's one of. Now that I think about it, I think her whipping ability makes her able to command people.
Yeah, that's what she's called, a disciplined woman.
Things
things.
That's what she's called, a disciplined woman. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, that's what they say about disciplined woman?
Yeah, it says it under. Like,
disciplined woman. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I respect
disciplined woman.
Because when I first read it, I assumed that because the island food, I assumed he was just connected with everything.
Fair. No, that is a good assumption. That's a good assumption. I would think the same thing too.
That's just what I had assumed. But okay, that makes sense.
I kind of envision the island fruit more as like a sense between Pika and Senior Pink's fruit, where like he can control anything around it, but it's relative like where he is what I kind of assume.
No, that makes sense. Understandable. So yeah, we find out she's whipping the buildings into a formation. They surround Kobe, but as soon as they start to fire, their bullets turn into flowers. Some of them get mesmerized by the flowers.
That killed me.
Saying it's so pretty.
Yo, you know what that made me realize? You know where that flowers came from?
Yep.
The cover story with Vegapunk
Yeah, remember
But
when
they
he got the Nobel Peace Prize and the
Yep.
MAD members were mad at him because they didn't know he would change the gunpowder to flowers.
Oh.
Oh, you're right. These are the flower rounds that Vegapunk
Yes.
created. You're
Yes,
absolutely right.
sir.
That's a good catch.
Yes, sir.
I didn't even realize that. You're actually spitting. These are
Yep.
definitely the flower rounds that Vegapunk made in the cover story. That's a good catch. That's a really good catch. Nice. Yeah, so she turns all of their guns into flowers.
Fucking crazy, bro.
We find out about a new sword commander, Hibari. We then switch to Prince, an admiral of sword. Well, this guy's a little pretty strong, and we can see he's pretty strong. He has a
Rear admiral.
Even with the goofy
rear
ass
admiral.
hat, I thought his design was sick.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like, I
you know
think
what's
this is really
crazy,
cool.
bro? I didn't even fucking notice his hat until you said something. It
Me
just
neither.
slipped my
Not until
mind.
this moment
bro.
did I notice his hat.
Nah, this nigga's bill is crazy, bro. What the fuck? Bro,
that
gonna
is-
turn his
that
head
is
going through a
crazy.
doorway and fall down, bro. That's
Oh,
crazy.
We've never seen his face like that detailed. I feel like his design is way better now. Before he looked stupid as hell when we saw him like.
We've seen him before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was there. He was the person. Helmeppo was begging to go save Kobe.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Yes. I
And we saw him
don't
before that
necessarily
too. Actually, a stupid ass cover story. It was when Carib was in Dressrosa. This guy captured him, his brother. I know.
How do you remember
Man,
that?
I just
This guy, bro.
I
The
don't even know.
encyclopedia.
That one was
man.
kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. That
That
was
was
why-
really
that's why we
crazy.
got
I ain't gonna
YHuss here, bro.
lie.
But I'm just saying, man. Like, so his
That's
sign
funny
now.
because him and Caribou got similar powers on.
They do actually, yeah.
Oh, back
Yeah.
actually.
The
Uh,
glorp glorp.
The glorp gloop fruit I don't know why it couldn't just be the clay fruit. That's actually fucking crazy. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
You know, Oda was on something today. Yo,
Yeah,
Oda
I'm
was
saying,
all
bro.
on today,
The
bro.
whipping and the glorp glorp. Fruit, no, man.
You know what his head was
Nah,
at?
He's terrific.
You got impact. I mean, shoot.
Nah, bro's having fun. Bro's having fun with this one.
Fucking what's his name? The guy. What's his name? Shot on Blackbeard's crew is the glug fruit. Glug
Bro, yeah.
Wow.
Glug and the
That's-
glorp.
Glorp,
Oh my
glorp.
My
god.
goodness.
Nah,
bro.
They gotta scrap. There's no other way now, bro.
Oh,
We're getting demonetized, bro.
Go back, bro.
Yeah, so we find out he has the ability to turn into and manipulate clay. Seems like a really broken fruit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Logia. I guess it is Logia, right? Because it's
That's what
control
they
over
were
element.
asking before. Yeah.
Right? Because they were like, it seems like a Logia. I don't know if,
Yeah.
because like Logia is normally an element, right? But like,
I mean,
I
but
think-
is
I
it
think they
Caribou
call-
Logia?
Caribou's definitely a Logia.
Yeah,
okay,
so
yeah.
I think
So
it's-
yeah, it is a Logia then. Yeah, we'll assume
But,
it's a Logia.
but no, there's like a difference, right? Because okay, this is weird, but they called the thing that he cut. He's like, is that a Logia? I cut his head off and it's still living, right? So he thought that this thing was a Logia.
Right, but it was a clone. Okay, I see what you
Oh
mean.
yeah, it's more like like it can't really be killed anyway. You know what I mean? That's why he thought it was a Logia.
We'd have to wait and see him. We'd have to wait and see him fight to see.
Yeah,
if it can
because
actually...
that's weird. Because like he could be a Logia for sure. I guess he really could be. But
Yeah.
there's like a weird denomination of paramecias,
Right.
where you can either you are the thing you're rubber, like Luffy's rubber, right? But some
Yeah.
people can emit their what's it called?
Their power to
Power.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Like Dofi.
Yeah, like Dofi. And so this guy could be a paramecia.
You know what I just realized? All those Navy guys are probably all clones, like just created by him.
Yeah,
Like
they
think of
definitely
what's
are. They
broken,
definitely
bro.
are.
You don't have to
They
use
absolutely
fucking
are.
people.
Yeah, and they're strong too. Like they're working real
Yeah,
hard.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, nah, he's strong. He's definitely strong. He's
And you don't have to
also,
use
so.
and you don't have to use because you can keep your enemies engaged and not lose any casualties.
Yep. It's actually a fire fruit for war.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely.
And Callie, here you can see that the pirates are like, yo, why is the square so cramped? Like it wasn't always like this, and
Right.
the buildings move in.
No.
So,
I
yeah.
get it. I just thought it was the island thing, but it makes sense. I agree with you guys. It definitely makes sense. Yeah. So we move to. Is that Tashiki?
Yeah,
Yes, it
I was
is.
like, whoa, about the Shiki.
Yo, I was like, oh shit! I didn't even
So
realize.
does that mean that Smoker's in Sword too then?
It's possible. They haven't said it, but it's definitely
But
possible.
that's kinda what I feel like
Smoker.
is
I don't
implied
think
at this
the
point.
I don't think the Shiki's in Sword Dog.
They didn't say who she was, but she's with them right now.
But she's with all the sword members, bro.
But
Like,
but the sword members were at her base
Yeah,
when
They were.
Hemipo was begging Gruss to come here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she wasn't in the room.
Yeah. So she was probably like, "Shit, they need help, yo. I'm gonna bounce with you all." Like, you know?
And also,
because Smoker's not around. Clearly,
Smoker is not around.
But
Yeah,
it would,
Smoker's also not around.
think it would make sense for Smoker to be in Sword though.
Of course,
considering,
of course.
He had his sense of justice altered in Punk Hazard, like what he feels is right and wrong between Marines, and that way he could still use his sense of justice in a way that it's not affiliated. Blah blah blah.
It would be. It would make a lot of sense.
It would, and then I mean, it also.
I don't think they would hide Tashigi being in Sword in this moment.
No, yeah,
they've already shown everyone, right? At this point.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
and I
think it's possible. I think it's possible.
I feel like what my point earlier, the Stormers were having like a meeting, and she wasn't there talking about saving Kobe. Mm-hmm. And she was like, man, I hope Kobe's all right. Like she didn't feel like they didn't talk to her about her. Like I don't feel like if she was part of it, we would know at this point.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And also, this is another point where we see Tashigi but not Smoker. Where is this nigga?
Exactly.
When was the last time we haven't seen Smoker since?
We haven't seen Smoker since Punk Hazard.
Punk?
Nope.
Damn.
It's like just Rosa when he's like in the hospital reading about what Fujitora did at Just Rosa.
Oh, okay. He's in the hospital from Punk.
Fujitora did what he couldn't do, and I feel like after that, he just went on his own to find his own way. Because you remember, Smoker has always been kind of like a foil. Remember last week, the last episode, I was trying to think of the word that what Kid was to Luffy, and he's a foil. That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great term, bro.
He's a foil to Luffy, but yeah, Smoker another foil to Luffy because he's like the Navy counterpart, early on, and then he's like sees like, damn, like Luffy's really doing what I want to do. Yeah. But I can't. My hands are held back. So like, I feel like he's away because he might be doing a secret mission, or he might just be, trying to figure shit out himself.
Because he met Vegapunk, right? I assume. So maybe Vegapunk told him the truth of the world, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm telling you, he's doing something crazy. The fact that we haven't seen him like 3 times now, we've seen Tashigi, bro. Oda's hiding it from us, man.
Yeah. Definitely very interested to see where that goes. Oh yeah, but to the last part of the chapter. Yeah, so one of the Navy ships that was outside of the island starts flying through the sky and just completely flies into the island. Everybody shocked, surprised, confused.
How do they do this? Because I don't see like the design for the coup, because definitely got inspired by the coup de burst, right, from the Sunny.
Yeah.
But they show you the close up of the ship, and it doesn't show you anything that's similar, unless it's fucking GARP doing that shit.
It's not like maybe he just punched the ocean and it went flying.
Yeah, I could definitely see some shit like that happening, 100%. I also really, really, really love the Marineford parallel here.
Yep.
Yes.
With Luffy coming in to Marineford on a battleship, and now GARP coming into a pirate island on a battleship. Like, the parallel is so fucking sick. I loved it.
Beautiful, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, GARP is on the top of the ship. The pirates are completely shocked, flabbergasted, stun-locked. It's
terrified.
Yeah.
He retired, bro. What the fuck? Yo. I can't, dude.
Now, people are saying run for their lives, get off the island, and there's no exit from the square. I don't know if this is the commander saying that, or if this is just the people around them in panic, because they don't look as panicked as what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that little question mark above Shiryu is him just being surprised.
Him. Yeah, being confused. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I think they're just chilling.
Okay, so the commanders are chilling. Everybody else is just
I think they're like near the what's it called, the skull. So they're like not even like there.
So they're okay. They're in like the back area and not like at where the square where the shit is actually going down. You're right. Okay.
I would be shook if I was them though. I'm not gonna lie.
I would definitely be shook. 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah. Last page. GARP fucking jumps off the ship. He says, "Do you have any idea you've taken prisoner? Kobe is the future of the Navy. What's more, he's my protege," and just completely annihilates the fucking island.
What the hell, bro?
This panel,
bro.
This shit definitely took me aback when I first read it. I was like, holy shit.
I couldn't believe it.
I can't lie, bro. When I first read this panel, I was like, damn, we gotta redo our top 30 list again, bro. That's tough. That's tough, bro.
Facts. Because we were like, oh, GARP didn't have any feats. Well,
bro, we was talking so much shit about GARP on that list, bro. Like, he's old, he's retired, he not keeping up with these niggas no more, bro. We was wrong, gang.
We might have been fucking. We might have been fucking. I'm not gonna lie.
This is absolutely crazy.
That is crazy.
Yo, him and Luffy definitely one and the same. They definitely related, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
Is there words for this, bro?
No,
Right. I don't even know where to go off with this, man. So actually, somebody in the chat was saying this is one of the greatest hockey feats in the story.
I think, I'm not gonna lie, Shanks is up there with what he did in Wano. This is one of them too, bro.
Oh, the Wi-Fi hockey from Shanks.
The Wi-Fi hockey was crazy.
The Wi-Fi hockey was crazy. I can't lie.
That shit staggered him out of his dough fruit. But this is insane too,
bro. This arc is like the hockey, right? This arc,
that's all hockey. That's all hockey.
Remember, what did Kaido say?
Yeah, he's punching the air and he's doing Ryu, but on like an island level.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking crazy, bro. I can't lie.
Bro, what did Kaido say? Kaido said hockey is the key, right?
Yeah.
That's how Roger got to the top. That's how fucking Garp fought hand in hand with Roger, bro. You know, like,
yeah,
bro. And I feel like Oda didn't want to show us these big feats yet because Luffy didn't get there yet. You know what I mean? Right. And now he can hang.
I agree.
And now it's time. Now everyone gonna be showing off them fucking like Rayleigh, fucking Sengoku. Like, them motherfuckers got something up their sleeves, bro. Like, them old guys. Oof, they're not done. Garp's not done right now, but
yeah.
Like D3 was saying though, I have a feeling he might die in this arc though.
Garp?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
agreed.
Yeah, I think not that he fails rescuing Kobe, but I also feel like this is also his sacrifice. I guess we'll see. I mean, it depends on what happens, of course, but like it could be a sacrifice to.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't see him leaving the island mission successful unscathed.
Yeah,
it's kind of like they still Kobe. Okay, they still Kobe back. Okay, now what? If that's what happens. So yeah, I agree. Something has to happen. I agree.
Something's gonna happen. And
but I also cannot see Garp dying, and especially not to anyone but Black.
I don't know, because the more I think about that theory, the more I think about how Zebek gets incorporated into the story. There's nobody else I really know with like actual significance towards Zebek, right? Other than like Kaido or Big Mom, and they kind of got folded already.
What significance does Blackbeard have towards Zebek?
Well, people that he's his son.
In the theory, I think they just want someone mad strong, so I guess Zebek is the way to go.
Okay.
But also, Blackbeard's ship is named the Saber of Zebek.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Never mind. My fault.
Yeah, that's like a real
He got it. That's all I need. He got it.
I think that this is definitely going to be an arc where, I mean, not arc, but a moment where Garp doesn't get out, just because it's significant for Blackbeard to get some information like where Zebek is, or like his body or whatever.
And also, it motivates Luffy more against Blackbeard too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because like he already doesn't like Blackbeard, but now he's got a reason to really, really hate this nigga if he falls.
Yeah.
I will say Blackbeard is why Ace died though, so he already has a lot of reasons.
Blackbeard is what?
Blackbeard is why Ace died, right? Because he turned him into the
No, you're right. But this, like, his grandfather.
Yeah, it would be more. And also Kobe, right? That's the thing.
That's why I feel like Garp. I feel like after the events of Marineford, that's why Garp created Sword, right? Because he let his duty stop himself from protecting Ace, who was entrusted to him by Roger. You know what I mean? Yeah. He let Roger down in that moment by letting Ace die because of his duty, because he was a fucking Marine. Right. And I think that's why he created Sword for those moments, for that, like, oh, you gotta kill Luffy? No, not you gotta kill Kobe? Like, that's not gonna happen on my watch.
And if Garp is dead, it would make an interesting parallel for like one of the final fights. Say, you know, because it was Garp and Roger versus all the pirates for whatever reason.
Right.
It could be, you know, Luffy and Kobe against everybody else. Like, you know, it could be a nice parallel.
That would be so sick. But that would be so sick.
No, for sure.
They're the two characters that have been there literally since episode 1.
Thanks.
Kobe definitely. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Kobe definitely has extreme significance to this story.
Oh yeah,
because being there from episode 1 to now, and to still be this relevant in the plot. He definitely has some. He's gonna do something crazy. He's gonna do, or it's gonna revolve around him 100%.
And not just that, Kelly. Like, think about like the things that we've seen him be in. Right?
Yeah.
He stopped Marineford really, like, at first, because he got in front of Akainu, and Akainu was about to smoke him.
Yeah.
And then Shanks stopped that from happening.
Yeah.
Shanks stopped Akainu from smoking the fucking Marine. Like, you know what I mean? And Garp was just there watching, like, being held back.
Yeah,
like,
Akainu was gonna smoke Luffy.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I feel like that's why Garp created this, and also like, damn, I was thinking about something else, but I just fucking lost it. Goodness gracious.
We love ADHD.
Damn.
It do be
My
like
bad.
that sometimes. It'd be
My
like
bad.
that. It'd be like that.
But yeah, you know.
No, you're speaking about what about the things Kobe's done. He's already to hear the Marines rock board and stuff like that.
Exactly. That's what I was going. You know, and then this whole thing right now. So it's fucking ridiculous, bro. But to what D3, what you were saying earlier about that theory. So I feel like that might change. That theory with Moria might change because I feel like that might have been the original plan, right? Mm-hmm. To somehow bring back X back or whatever, or using Moria's power. That's why Moria's still alive. So I feel like Moria being free and a whole bunch of these motherfuckers getting smoked, Moria's gonna be like, yo, fuck Blackbeard, and he raises an army. The next thing you know, I have a fucking army of Moria's fucking dead people, also helping the Marines fucking try to get off the island or some shit.
He needs bodies for an army, though, right?
Yeah, I mean that with fucking Garp doing this shit.
I was about to say, look what's happening right now, bro.
You're right.
That's what's like after the end of this chapter. I feel like that changes what D3's theory was earlier. But you know, that's just me. That's just me thinking something that could happen. But Moria is also kind of a coward. They could have just bounced too.
But what I will say is that I simply cannot see Garp getting smoked by anyone but Blackbeard.
No. Yeah. If he's gonna smoke, it's Blackbeard.
No, Blackbeard. If that happens, Blackbeard 100% comes back to the island.
Yeah.
Like I honestly think that's probably the most possible timeline because we know that
this is a bit in the future actually. Yeah, because Garp was at the G14 base and now he's already here. Mm-hmm. So time has moved forward. Right. So yeah, Blackbeard could be here. Yeah,
so we gotta assume that we have this going on, right? We have this going on Pirate Island. We have what we know was Blackbeard and some of his crew on Winter Island, and then we have the Blackbeard ship heading towards Egghead Island, right? So we have Blackbeard's crew split currently in 3 different areas of the world.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. On that note, who's on the Pirate Island right now? It was Vasco,
Chomp, Pizarro, and
Shiryu.
And Sanwan Wolf.
No, Kizaru's not there right now, bro.
Kizaru?
That was a flashback. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I think
he's not there either. Yeah. It's just those 4 are the only ones that we know are here right now.
And then on the other side, it was Burgess, Lafitte, Blackbeard.
No, Lafitte wasn't there. I don't think.
Lafitte wasn't there.
No, Olga was there.
The guy with the staff who used the wings who pulled up.
No, he wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm trying to narrow down who would.
Yeah, so Blackbeard, it was Blackbeard, Burgess, Van Elger, Doc Q.
That's his name, Van Elger. The disease guy. Yeah, the horse.
Yeah, that's Doc Q. That's Doc Q.
Yeah.
So is that 5? It has to be someone else.
That was 4. That was 4. You said Blackbeard.
Yeah, including the horses 5.
Okay.
So that leaves.
So we don't know where Lafitte is.
We don't know where Lafitte is.
We don't know where
that girl is.
And we don't know where.
The girl Katarina Devon. Yeah, we don't know where Katarina Devon is. Yeah,
so it has to be them that's going to Egghead.
Has to be.
So who's left? It's Aokiji, Katarina Devon,
and Lafitte. The guy with the top hat and the cane and the wings.
Okay.
But also, there's a 10th Titanic captain we don't know about. Unless it's just Aokiji.
We're assuming it's Aokiji, right?
Unless the 10th one is going to be the revives of Beck, bro. I'm telling you. Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Yeah, that should kill you. Okay, well, if it's not Aokiji, which I don't think it is, because they haven't said 10th Titanic Captain Aokiji.
I feel like because it hasn't been announced to the world yet. I feel like Blackbeard hasn't announced.
But we knew he was on the same team with him ever since Just Rosa.
I mean, we did, but I'm saying the citizens of fucking One Piece though.
The word gets around. You know Morgan's, bro.
I'm just saying.
Morgan.
Just Rosa was like 2.5 months ago, bro.
Big news. Nah, spitting.
Aokiji pulled up on Big Mom's Island. Instant news, fam. Come on, bro. That's what at least I think so. But my point is basically, I think that slot is still missing. I think a popular theory of it is Rouge, the last supernova.
Yeah. That or Caribou.
That nigga's lame. I'm sorry.
Rouge isn't lame.
We don't know anything about it.
Didn't Rouge have the giant fruit?
he had a karma fruit where like if you hit him, he just then he gets stronger and bigger.
I'm sleep.
Yeah, I think it's hype because he's a Skypians, aka the Moon People, and also he's from the same city as Enel, Burka.
Yeah.
So it's something more. Yeah.
And he has a supernova that we haven't seen do shit yet.
Exactly.
So.
We all know supernovas are all important at some point, so far, except for him.
Maybe
so.
he might be, he might be built different, not important.
That would be so sad. This guy's PO one. Oh my god, that would be crazy. No, I'm not even gonna think about that. So yeah, a lot of possibilities of fucking happens. Yeah, so it's Lafitte, Aokiji, Katarina Devon that we don't know about.
Okay.
So yeah, the Blackbeard crew is super split up right now. So okay, you guys think Blackbeard is split up to this island right now?
I think Blackbeard. I think so. Yes, I think the law fight is done. I think that shit is done now, right? They're not still fighting.
It's gotta be wraps.
Yeah. And we know that Law didn't win, right? So even let's say that best case scenario, Law escapes. At the best case, Blackbeard's licking his wounds and he's heading back to his island. He has no reason to stay out anymore,
with the rope on the lips too, yeah.
Right. No, I'm saying if Law escapes, but I mean,
no way, because he needs the rope on the lips, so he definitely will at least get those, in my opinion.
Okay,
that's what he's saying. Law still escapes, but
he has the rope. Okay, yeah. So no, but either way, no matter what the scenario is, Blackbeard has no reason to be out once that fight is over, right? Whether he captures Law or he just gets the wrong pointing glyphs, his mission is good, right? So he's definitely probably heading back to Pirate Island. I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm not even gonna lie. I lost my whole train of thought. That's tough. Holy shit! What was I gonna say? Fuck.
Like Stephen A. Smith, gotta stay off.
Hey, it's legal in the NBA next season, so.
Is it really? Wait, dead ass?
They there's no drug test for it anymore.
No way.
Wow.
Oh shit!
I didn't even know. That's cool. You learned something new.
Fred VanVleet's about to go off, bro.
Yes, sir. Big news for the Strawhat Sitdown podcast. Breaking NBA agreement news.
No, yeah, but it definitely makes the most sense that they're the ones heading to that they would be heading to Pirate Island right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say I'm against the GARP dying theory. I'm gonna put my
me too,
cool.
but I'm
That's
just
cool.
saying.
That's cool.
That's fine. I don't want GARP to die. I like GARP. I like GARP.
I don't know, man. I can't see GARP losing.
The next major depth being GARP would be fucking crazy, though. I can't lie.
That would be crazy.
That would be fucking crazy, bro.
I feel like I don't know. It definitely dawned on me more when like seeing Kobe's face saying why did he do this for me? You know what I mean? So I feel like I don't know. If GARP dies, it's not just for it's not gonna be a precedent just for Luffy, but also it's gonna propel Luffy and Kobe both, to next.
Yeah, no, we definitely see that GARP holds Kobe in extremely high regards.
Yeah,
he definitely sees the potential in Kobe to be something probably even bigger than himself, because he wouldn't be doing all this if he thought otherwise. So.
And also remember, Kobe is the fucking grandson, the kid that GARP wanted. I mean, like, if we are assuming that Dragon, Dragon is GARP's son. Yeah, GARP's son. So the way that Dragon went, he became revolutionary, right? Luffy becoming one of the Yonko, and
Ace too.
Ace also, because he was under his care. He was seen as a grandson, and he also became a well-known pirate, number two to Whitebeard.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So like the fact that all these guys that were important to him that he's tried to steer, finally he had someone that wanted what he wanted, that shared that same passion for justice, and he wanted, he took that, and look, literally Kobe has had the biggest glow up in One Piece. Like let's all be real.
Easily.
From where he was in episode 1 or chapter 1 to now, like it's ridiculous, and he's been molding this kid to become the next hero, the next Navy hero. That's why he's so important. God damn it, GARP.
Yeah, you're not making it sound. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little on the fence, but y'all kind of convincing me now, bro.
GARP is dying by the end of this arc. It's wraps.
Bro, this is the final saga. This is the final saga, bro. Like something's gotta everyone keeps talking about someone's gonna die, right?
What was that Otis said? I hope nobody dies.
He did say that. He definitely did say that.
Yeah, he knows. The next one that would be impactful, not just for like I said, fucking Luffy, because that's his fucking grandfather, but the world, the Navy, bro. That's a huge loss for them. The hero of the
Navy dying, taking the Blackbeard, setting him up as the big bad, like the final big bad.
Yeah,
come on, it makes
y'all making too much sense right now. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. I tell you, bro. I spit constantly. I'm always spitting.
We just going, bro. Shit. That's what we got.
Stay
That's what made
woke,
the we got the right shit, bro. Shit.
Yeah.
Let people find out.
Oh, damn. You guys make too much sense, bro. I can't even fight it that much.
And then when it actually happens and something else happens, then we're gonna be like, damn, man, our idea was better, bro. Like,
oh man, I guess kind of have to talk about this a little bit. I think it's a stupid even talking point, but people are mad that okay, GARP is doing the most for Kobe when he didn't. He just sat by and watched Ace get smoked.
No, that's way different scenarios. That's not even a comparison. People are dumb.
Way too different.
Yeah, people are dumb. GARP wasn't sword wasn't a thing at the time, yeah, right?
That's what I'm saying, because of Marineford, because of that happening in front of him, like that, he couldn't do anything.
Right.
That's why he made fucking sword, because he's like, I'm not gonna let that shit happen.
Yeah, he had a whole different set of restrictions and things he couldn't do. A whole set of a different set of morals that he had to abide, or he wanted to abide by at the time.
Yeah. Because
he was a tried and true Marine. It was that incident that caused him to. It was that incident that allowed this GARP to come and save Kobe in this incident. 100%. Yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb.
Yep.
Yeah, we on the same page with that one.
Just because people can read don't mean they got reading comprehension.
Yo, that's real. That's so real. That's so real, bro. Oh my god.
Bro, because it makes sense, you know. GARP, they held him back. He you know,
he was literally about to kill Akainu. He was literally
he was definitely about to end Akainu.
For people to say that he didn't show up with the smoke for Ace is just a full-on lie, bro. The nigga was literally sitting next to Ace crying because he's like, I want to do something, I want to help you, but I can't. Like,
it all makes sense why Sword was created, bro. Because, like, they're like, nah, fuck what the Celestial Dragons and the Upper Marines want. We're gonna do what we believe is right and what is justice.
Yeah,
that's why. Well, D3, that's why it makes sense what you're saying, that Smoker should be part of fucking Sword.
Because he lost his sense of justice in Punk Hazard.
Facts.
Because he wanted to be a Navy, and then he realizes, hey, this is what the Navy approves, and this is what they do to people. It makes the most sense for him to be in Sword. He's been a character that's been there since the very beginning. He has significance to Luffy. He has significance to Zoro. Like, there's.
No, I agree.
Like, it makes sense, and.
It definitely looks that side, yeah.
I just don't know how Smoker's gonna fucking keep up to Luffy right now. Gear 5 Luffy, like, woo, unless Smoker's
like OD. People that can keep up to Gear 5 Luffy.
Yeah, he was a side character since Punk Hazard.
You know what? It's not even that other characters got to keep up to Luffy. It's just that Luffy is on his protag shit now. Like, that nigga is the chosen one type shit. Yeah, so niggas shouldn't. Only the upper echelon are gonna compare with each other.
And also, like, we don't need Smoker to compare with them. Compete with them, right? Because the Sword are gonna be on the side of justice, right?
If anything, Smoker is just there now to be a piece to the story. Like, he's not of any significance to capturing Luffy or anything like that.
Yeah, he's like a good thematic piece of understanding.
Yeah, like the only person that could really capture Luffy, in my opinion, right now in the Navy is probably GARP.
Yeah.
Like,
well, GARP / Kobe.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Kobe getting full.
Kobe's kind of low. I'm not gonna lie.
Not right now. Yeah, I mean, but in the future, I mean, that's what it's setting up to be. Like, it's supposed to, you know.
Yeah, like maybe the far future.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, in 3 Piece, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, Luffy's son is walking around, yeah.
But what I'm saying is though, like, with damn, god damn it, I forgot again.
That's crazy.
I gotta stop smoking the weed.
Bro, we clap this episode. This is the smack episode, for real.
It's a late night Sunday.
Yeah. That's what happens when we do episode late. No cap, bro.
This is true.
Internal clock all off and shit.
Damn. It'll come to me. But what were we just talking about?
Bro. Yo, nah, bro, it's done, so holy shit.
So what were we just talking about? Honestly, I do feel like we covered the whole chapter.
I don't think we had anything else to say. I was gonna say if you guys had anything else you wanted to bring up before we wrap it up.
I could have sworn they mentioned the words Rocky Port in this chapter, but I guess I was tripping.
I think Blackbeard said, "Oh, was it?"
Yeah. That he was the hero of Rocky Port.
No, I think he says it in the official too. He was like when he meets.
He called him the hero for sure, but I don't think
Kobe the hero. Okay.
All he called him was a hero. It wasn't the hero.
And then it was actually the next page too. It was the page after this, Callie. Go to the next page. We're at the bottom, right? You're known as the hero.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have sworn he said the words Rocky Fort. Is that really official right now? And he didn't. So I must have hallucinated.
It might have been TCB again, bro, because they've been kind of slacking. They've been kind of slacking.
That's crazy, bro.
I remember what I was gonna say. So my only thing with the whole Smoker thing is that throughout the whole story, though, we've always seen like at these important moments be like on parallel with Luffy, right? Remember fucking when they first met at Lugetown, then after and then Alabasta, and we had them after Punk Hazard, So I feel like that's why I was like, I'm curious just to see what Smoker's gonna do next. You know what I mean? Because his like y'all were saying, his sense of justice was destroyed, and then he sees Fujitora was able to do what he wasn't. So, and he's not here right now, so he's trying to figure something out.
Yeah, I really wonder what the hell he's up to because Oda is like hiding it from us. So
yeah,
exactly.
And he went to see Vegapunk, so that only means like that could go any direction. So yeah, I really want to see that too.
And also, right? Didn't they say that for GARP, right? He didn't take orders from Celestial Dragons. That's why he didn't become an admiral, right?
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to become an admiral. Yeah,
right.
So like him making the sword also like makes more sense too.
Yeah.
So.
No, I agree. I definitely agree 100%. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap it up?
No, I just want to say, Oda, we're getting done dirty with the breaks this next few chapters, bro.
Damn, bro, I forgot we're on break again.
Yes,
bro.
I heard, I didn't verify it, but I heard it's a break after the next chapter too.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, that sucks, but it does get me a little amped too, because he always drops the heat before break week.
Yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking right now, bro. What's gonna happen after this?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you miss a chapter, it feels like, whoa, that was a banger. It's only bangers left.
Yeah, we moving along. We trucking along in the story, man.
Completely unrelated, but I need ArcSys to make that One Piece fighting game for
Well,
me.
that's why,
bro. Please,
I was gonna say, next episode we're gonna talk about that. We should.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I guess that's about it for the episode. Yeah, we lit. Hope you guys enjoyed the chapter. Big shouts to everybody that was in Twitch chat hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys talking it up, chopping it up with us. Much love. Shout out to everybody that's listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Podbean, etc., all that. We appreciate all of you guys that support us, and we will always be back with more content as long as you keep watching. We appreciate you.
Yo, help us get to 150 on YouTube, yo.
Yes,
We're so close.
Yes, sir. Hold it down. Subscribe to the YouTube, baby. Yep. So we're on break next week. So we will be back next week with a variety episode. We're gonna actually continue our One Piece fighting game series. So for those of you guys that don't know, we have been doing a series. You can go back to our YouTube videos and look at the past videos, but we have been doing our series, War of the Worst, where we're creating our own One Piece fighting game.
I forgot that was a title, bro. That title is so good.
That title is so hard, bro. That title is hard. Like, ArcSys, y'all can take that. That's y'all. Y'all can have that, bro. Just use that. Shit is fire, bro. Low cap. But yeah, so we are going to continue our fighting game series, War of the Worst, where we have our fighting game doc where we go over mechanics, characters, stages, etc. We're going to go back to that doc, revisit it, update it, go over some more stuff, and do it like that. So if you guys are interested in a One Piece fighting game, in fighting games, or One Piece, definitely tune in next week. It'll definitely be an interesting episode to watch. Yeah, that's about it for this episode, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, guys, we appreciate you guys. We'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be safe, be healthy. We'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Peace.